Sooner, everybody. The next one will take quite a while to maybe get through, with 3 games for the Sooners. On the bright side, though, they won them all. The Sooners first beat Bradley 79-46 before heading to the Bahamas, the home of Buddy Hield, where Buddy's family was there to watch the girls play. And not only them, but other Sooner fans saw them later beat Utah by 15, 70-55. And then later on that weekend, Boston College, the first loss in women's college basketball OU women's history, 76-61. That's the preview. How it happened. Here it goes, guys. Enjoy this one. It's going to be good. 3-0. Actually, what is it? 3-0, baby. Here we go. Alrighty then, everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is the post-game edition of OU, the women's side of basketball for OU, where they first started off over at Bradley. And they handled them a 27-point loss, 70-46. Oklahoma was the road team for this particular game on ESPN3, so here's how it looked. Oklahoma on the road. Inside the arc, Oklahoma shot 44.8% from inside the arc and 47.1% from outside the arc for the first 2 quarters, or the first half. First 2 quarters or first half, whichever you prefer for Bradley, 26.7% shooting from inside the arc, 16.7% from outside, as we hit intermission. The final 2 quarters or second half, Oklahoma stayed hot. In fact, they increased their shooting from inside the arc to 50%. 50.0% from inside the arc. Did cool off a little bit from outside the arc, shooting 44.4% from outside the arc for this second half. Bradley, their offense from inside the arc did go down a lot. They shot just 18.5% in the first half. The second half, I'm sorry. But in the second half also, their three-pointers went way up to 28.6%. For the game, Oklahoma and Bradley. Oklahoma shot 47.7% from inside the arc and 46.2% from outside the arc, while Bradley shot 22.8% from inside the arc and 23.1% from three-point line. The statistical leaders in this ball game, points are actually held down by somebody a little different. Not my girl Pate, but number 42, Kaylon Williams, and number 21, Gabby Ortiz, did their part to help Peyton out when she can't be the leading scorer, each with 14. Assists, Gabby Ortiz and Tiana Edwards both had 6 assists in this ball game, and the boards went to Kaylon Williams, KK, and number 00, Villanos Pinheiro Luis. They both had 7 boards. Shot of the game was when Shia Kellogg found the bottom of the bucket to hit a 3-pointer. Up and good. And now we're off to the Bahama Mamas. We're in the first part of the Bahama Mamas. The Sooners won by 15 over Utah, as the Sooner Schooner pulls away late from the Utah, 70-55. First half statistics. Utah from inside the arc shot 46.4% from inside the arc, but from outside the arc shot 14.3% from outside the arc. while in Oklahoma in the first 2 quarters shot 39.4% for the first half inside the arc and 21.4% from outside the arc. Second half. Second 2 quarters, let's see what we got. Utah shot 43.5% from inside the arc and 15.4% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 40.3% from inside the arc and 28.6% from three-point line. The statistical leaders in this ball game, we go back to my girl, Pate. You can hold her down once. You can't hold her down twice. She, number 10, Peyton Little, and number 00, Vise Pierre Louis, both led the scoring for Oklahoma with 14 points. The assist leader in this ball game, there were 2 of them. My girl, Pate, number 10, Peyton Little, and number 23, Maddie Manning, both had 6 dimes in this ball game. And rebounds, 5 each for number 00, Venus Pierre Louise, and number 11, Derica Wyatt. One of the shots of the game was when Venus Pierre Louise hits a jumper in the paint late in the first half to kind of put the Sooners up by 2. They ended up rolling up the other 13-point lead after the second half was over. There was one final game played in the Bahama Mamas. This is when they played Boston College. This was the first ever meeting on the women's version between Oklahoma and Boston College. And Oklahoma gets the win, 76-61, as the Sooners clip the wings of the Eagles in their first ever meeting in women's college basketball. 76-61. This is how it happened. Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma women's Sooner and Boomers shot 31.3% from inside the arc and 15.4% from outside the arc, while Boston College shot 37.5% from inside the arc in the first half and shot 38.5% in the second. From three-point line, I'm sorry. In the second half, Oklahoma shot 50.0% from inside the arc and 28.6% from three-point line, while Boston College shot 42.9% from inside the arc and 55.6% from outside the arc. For the game itself, Oklahoma shot 40.0% from inside the arc and 20% from outside the arc, while Boston College shot 40.4% from inside the arc and 45.5% from outside the arc. Statistical leaders in this ball game, my girl Pate does it again. For the second straight game, she's the leading scorer. She had 17, did number 10 Peyton Little. Assist leader went to number 2, Tiana Edwards. TT had 8 assists in this ball game. And the rebound statistics actually went to number 00, Vise Pierre Louise. She had 9 boards. The shot of the game was late when Tiana Edwards had one of her 8 assists and finds Peyton Little for a layup. Up and good to put the Sooners in at the end of the third quarter. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You can find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK. All right, guys and girls. Thanks for watching. And as always, Boomer Sooner. Take care, guys.